Hello, today we will be reviewing the new Avatar: The Last Airbender, the live action series, and I have to say, it is so freaking good. I will mainly be talking about the plot because the CGI, look at the CGI, it's pretty obvious. Compare this to this. There really isn't a comparison. Or if you need more examples, to this and maybe that. The fight choreography is also on a whole new level because it's so awesome. Every time when they bend, it looks like martial art fights and it looks so freaking cool. They look so much better in live action. I also love all the other action scenes, all the other fight scenes, even if there are some changes. Yet they still keep all these iconic moments for each fight, leaving you thinking that was awesome. Now let's get started talking about the plot. It was a masterpiece. Let me get this straight. For every new change they make or new addition, it did nothing but further the amazing story and its world building. I especially loved the new flashbacks for the Fire Lord, and I think that was pretty awesome. A small problem from the original series is that during the first seasons, the episodes feel a little bit episodic, which isn't bad, but it does take away from some storytelling aspects. This show took it and yeeted out the window because every part of this story matters. A beautiful example of this is when, you know, the division that Zuko wanted to protect in the animated series, they changed it so that division is now Zuko's crew now, which I think is so good. It keeps it so well grounded and helps characterize him and his crew. So instead of a few standalone episodic episodes gradually building to the bigger plot, many episodes are beautifully woven together to make it flow smoothly into an overarching narrative, which I think is insane. I love all the changes they made in the story for the plot. Everything they did helps elevate the story to a greater extent, which I think is so cool. There are also many more changes and additions, like more on Zuko's flashback with his father, the inclusion of Zula this early on, and many more changes that made the story fell so well together. I also love the drastic change they made of Bumi and how he interacted with the Avatar. I think it helps build up the big main threat of the Fire Nation and helps in with further character development. It helps the war feels more real and the stakes are real by showing Bumi's bitter character slowly turning good. Now let's talk about characters, because Zuko
was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Everything about him is perfect, actually so good. Every part of his character was shown so perfectly, there's no reason to even explain it. From the casting, to the acting, to the character development, and the fighting. Everything I loved about Zuko was kept perfect. And they even improved on Zuko in some aspects too, to some extent. It was perfect. And the last fight with Zhao and Zuko was actually so good. So yeah, this is basically the best show in 2024. I don't wholeheartedly recommend it to you this time. I strongly encourage you to watch it. I rate it a 12 out of 10. Okay, I hope y'all like, sub, and subscribe, and bye.